Hello everyone. Today I am going to work on this card. The materials you'll need will be a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of transparent, I think this is Vellum. I don't believe Stampin' Up has anything like this. I actually got this from Michael's craft store. Then take a piece of rich Razzleberry cardstock, cut at 4 by 8 1/2, 4 by 8 1/2, and scored at 2 and 6. And I actually went ahead and did a lot of stuff in order to cut my time because I have a tendency to make videos that go over 10 minutes and I have to edit like crazy. So I used my colozzle to use the second line from the outside. Hopefully you can see that, this one. Line the center up with that 2-inch score line. So then you would cut it and do it on both sides. So then you would take the 6-inch score line, line it up to the second, this one right here, this second circle, and cut it, and then just trim the ends off. And if you've got any kind of rough edges that you don't like, you can always use a little sanding block to sand down and smooth out those little rough spots. I'm going to set that aside for right now, and I'm going to tell you about these. So as a part of it, another thing that you'll need, and I used the Rich Razzleberry, is one of the flower brads from the Brights collection. So I used the little Rich Razzleberry flower. Pull it out. And also some Poppy Parade ribbon. What I did, I already did this with my Vellum. I stamped my images because that takes some time. I didn't want to have to edit all that out. So with my Vellum, this is what I stamped. I used, for this whole sheet, I used the birthday bakery set with the, if you are what you eat something cute, and then this is no day for just a sliver. I actually used the Melon Mambo and the Perfect Plum plastic stamping pads. I put them down on one block together, kind of to save time, and then I just really inked them up in the Melon Mambo, and then I tap, 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 kind of rock and roll technique in the Perfect Plum, and it turned out like that. Hopefully you can see that alright. Okay, then I used this stamp, this one right here, which looks like this. It's got all kinds of adorable cakes and sugary confections. And for the outline, I just used the Perfect Plum, so I put it on my acrylic block and got it nice and inked up in the Perfect Plum, and then stamped it down really well. And then I just colored it in using markers from the Brights collection. The ones that I used were the Rich Razzleberry, I think you saw that, Rich Razzleberry, the Regal Rose, the Daffodil Delight, the Old Olive, the Melon Mambo, and the Real Red. And I haven't actually seen anything with Stampin' Up that I can use right now for this, so actually I do think that they do have a glitter stick, and I will put the name of it down at the bottom of this frame and let you know what it is. can't remember right now, but this is what I have for right now, which is stickles. I got them from either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and I just went and shined up, glittered up little parts of this. In the past when I've used this stamp, I've also sparkled up or glittered up some of the lines and the more detailed stuff. I don't know how well you can see that, but it gets real shiny and real pretty, and it's not dry yet. And once it's dry, that'll be fantastic and sparkly. Using my Scallop edge punch, I scallop edged the bottom and the top of this piece. Alright, good. I took my Melon Mambo and just ink that up and kind of just really nicely sponged it. I don't know, hopefully you'll be able to see that pretty well. It looks really good, I like it. Using the Curly Cute stamp set, the Happy Birthday, in Perfect Plum. That's what that looks like. With my birthday cards, I like to try and include their birthstone. So I'm going to use the pearl right here for June. Now I'm going to work on the outside of the card, what I call the wraparound. Using my Cuttlebug, I'm going to use the Swiss Dots Cuttlebug embossing folder. Swiss Dots. I'm going to start with the middle first. Run it through. Okay, so you'll want to fold it first. Line it up with the fold. And what I do is I get the majority of it through all the way first, the majority of the part that you're not working on through. So it doesn't flatten out those first dots. You don't want it to flatten those out. Alright, pull the other side as well. Okay, so it's going to look like this. I used Birthday Bakery again, and I used this For You tag, and I've actually already stamped the image down, but I used Old Olive and Melon Mambo and Real Red to color the stamp down, or color the stamp in. Looks like this. Like that. Then you're going to use your tag punch. Okay. Alright, and then I took some more rich Razzleberry, punched another tag out. Take a 1/16 hole punch. Punch on the side. Take some of the Poppy Parade ribbon. Before you put the ribbon on, you're actually going to want to adhere this, and you're going to want to write your sentiment into it. So write your sentiment, write whatever, you know, to so-and-so, love so-and-so, or whatever, and then adhere this to the inside, then tie your pretty little ribbon. What you're going to want to do is take your 1/16 hole punch again, and punch a little hole in the ribbon. Take your flower brad from the Brights collection and your tag and put it through the hole you just made.